They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game.
They'll go to the counter play. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Might be changing the route. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Off offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Just a really bad mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And down he goes. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Still running at the 40. He's going to come up about 5 yards short. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. After the lack of production in the 1st half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the 2nd half.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the...
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Northwestern right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
It breaks into the open.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They got... Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly. hands it off on the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got his man down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A first down for the offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with it. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun. Give on the inside. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. First half in the books. Time now to join. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the they'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Finds his tight end. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. He works his way to the 20. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Northwestern right back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Gets the back moving. 4th down, gotta have it here. He'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The offense set for a 1st down play. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if... The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They'll ride the hot hand. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Northwestern will try to move the chains on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. Opposite. Temple. Landing. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that. continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Timeout signal. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got a little grass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Fires on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds us back in the middle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion. Off play action on 1st down. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Got to like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Pulls and fires complete. And he motors into the end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Yeah, and this offense knows what it's like. This is the 2-minute drill. We got to keep the pedal to the floor. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And they can't make the connection.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. You're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Making side adjustments here. Takes it from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clock is stopped long enough to move the chains, but they've got to get lined up and spike it, David.
Yes, spike it really quickly. Then you get organized when the clock's not running. Get these next few plays that are going to be critical to determining the outcome of the game.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
Iron! The blaze! Hey, the blaze! Doc! Punch!
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's taking the deep shot. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide in a season of the land of Lincoln, home to from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
This time they'll go to the running game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces start.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to the running game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the Illini calling a timeout, their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the deep. Knocks him down immediately behind the line.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Northwestern right back to the line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
and as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll stop him about 5 yards. And here comes the punt team. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And he'd hope to... They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Now on the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Being chased. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Northwestern wants to go quickly. the shotgun on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Well, another incomplete.
The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And this passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. They'll make the stop, but he gets enough to keep the drive moving on fourth down. A crucial conversion for this offense.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Fires to the right, makes the catch, it's Banks. What a nice connection, knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll line up to go for two. They'll try to blast their way in. He makes his way in for the two, and now... Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Completes the shuffle pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to...
Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Northwestern will just try to finish the deal and run out the clock. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the Illini calling a timeout, their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll go right back to him. Maybe some room here. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their 3rd. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the